Namaskar. Myself Siddhantemkar. So y'all guys must be confused that what is going on? Which clothes am I wearing? What is happening in this video? Don't be confused. This video is totally basic video because this issue is not it's is raised by many people but not heard by many people. In the end of the video, we will know what is this video about. So till that time, myself Siddhant Temkar, I'm a student of architecture studying in Bharati Vidyapit College of Architecture in Navi Mumbai, Kharghar. So let me come here so I can explain you easily. So how many of y'all have heard this news that the fortress wall of Vijayadurga Fort is collapsing? It's about to collapse. Like it's gonna decline, something like that. Actually, I seen it on Instagram and then I searched about it that is it real. And before I came to this news, I was not aware of anything. But when I saw this news, as a fort lover, as an architect student, and as an Maharashtrian citizen, I felt bad and I thought I should take some action. So this video is about that, and we are going to take some actions. As a human being, I think I question myself that me as an architecture student, me as an myself as an fort lover and so-called Shiv Bhakta, what are we gonna do about these things? We also have other news of like the Raigad Fort. You can see here the Raigad Fort and also Pratapgarh Fort. So the fortress walls are about to collapse, or the soil below the fortress wall are collapsing and decaying. So when I heard this news, I really felt bad and I was confused that what is happening in Maharashtra. Like we have such a rich culture, we have such a rich history, we have such a rich heritage, but what are we going to show to our future generation in Maharashtra? Is this the thing which we are going to show to our next generation? Because the decline of the fortress walls are very much damaging, and it damages our history, and we cannot help it. But what we can do is, I think we can preserve and pray both. But we cannot just pray, we also have to preserve. So this video is about that. So let's know what is this thing in deep. Namaskar and welcome back to our channel, TheUC, The Unbounded Creations. Insta ID at the Unbounded Creations. Let's hope this journey is going to be limitless. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that the next video is out, it will reach you first. So as I said, this is not just a video, it's going to be a series because I felt that this topic is very strong topic and very less people had talked about this topic. So I thought that let's start a series in which we will talk about forts, what are the types of forts, why forts were used. Try to learn through this video, and whatever I will learn, I'll try to share with you all that what are conservation things and what are the stuffs like that. The name of our YouTube series is Durga, Preserve or Pray. So as you can see the logo I am wearing right now. So it's written like Durga, Preserve or Pray. So what is Durga? Durga is fortress, fort, killa. And what is preserve? Preserve is something which is called in Marathi, it is called as Jatan. Preserve means to whatever is in that particular state. We cannot rebuild forts. We can just preserve. We can only rebuild if we have proper evidence. So on the basis of evidence we can rebuild, or else we cannot. And I have written preserve or pray or pray. I mean that when I say or pray is like if we cannot preserve, we have to pray because there is no other option. So let's know about it more. So before starting with conservation and the bigger words like that, let us know the basic that what are forts. Forts are the strong structures used for military defense purpose. In Marathi it is called as लष्करी संरक्षणासाठी वापरलेली इमारत are called as forts, also called as किल्ला. So fort in Marathi it is called as durga or killa. Killa is, it is derived from the word killa, which is an Arabic word. Okay? And in Hindi is also called as gad. Marathi is also called as gad. In Sanskrit it is called as durgam, and in Marathi it is called as durga. Now we have known what are forts. Let's shift to what are types of forts. Types of forts. So there are basically 4 types of forts present in Maharashtra, but in India there are more than 6 types of forts basically, but there are 4 types of forts in Maharashtra, which are Jaladurga, Giridurga, Bhuikot, and Sthaladurga. So what is Jaladurga? Looking at the picture, you can know that what is Jaladurga. Jaladurga is a fort which is built on water. Jala means water, Durga means fort. Jaladurga are the types of forts which are built on water. For example, Sindhudurga fort, as it was built on an island in Konkan region of Maharashtra. So Jaladurga is that type of fort. The fort which are made on waters. Okay? Sea forts you can also call it as. But basically it's made on water, so water. Jaladurga, then we have Giridurga. What is Giridurga? Giri means hill, mountain. Giri means hill or mountain. Durga means fort. Giridurga is a type of fort which is made up on hills, hilltops or mountain tops, or any part of mountain which is stronger in defensive purpose. For example, Rajgarh Fort. For example, Raigad Fort. These types of forts are made on mountains, so that's why they are called as Giridurga Fort. Then we have Bhuikot. Bhuikot. It's an Marathi term. Bhui means ground. Kot means fort. For example, Shaniwarwada. Bhuikots are the forts which are made on ground level. For example, Shaniwarwada. It's the best example for Bhuikot Killa. The another type of fort is Sthaladurga. Sthaladurga is a completely addition of all the first 3 types of forts: Jaladurga, Giridurga, and Bhuikot. For example, Devgiri Fort. I think you must have seen the pictures. So Devgiri Fort, basically Sthaladurga is the fort which has mountain like Giridurga in it. Giridurga is a mountain fort and also has water surrounded to that mountain, and out of that water there is another Bhuikot which is an ground fort. For example, we all know Devgiri Fort. It's the best example for Bhuikot. So Bhuikot forts are the forts which has also ground forts, which has hilltop forts, plus they have khanjars. Khanjars are nothing but the man-made water bodies around the fort, which is a stronger in defensive purpose, which stops the enemy right there and does not allow it to get inside the fort. But this types of forts has its advantages and disadvantages both in different manner. So these were the forts which we all have seen in Maharashtra. These are the 4 basic forts. If we look at all over India, then there are more than 6 types of forts. For example, including this 4, then we have Mahidurga, we have Vanadurga, we have Naradurga, and we have Dhanvadurga. So what is Mahidurga? Mahi means mud. Durga means fort. So the fort which is made up of mud is called as Mahidurga, and it was used in very ancient time. For example, at the time of Indus Valley civilization, we have seen that there were Mahidurga, the forts which were made up of mud. We have Vanadurga. Vanadurga is the fort which are made in forest. Vanadurga, Van means forest, Durga means fort. So this was about Vanadurga. Then we have Naradurga. Naradurga are the forts which are protected by manpower. So basically they can be any types of fort, but they have more manpower than an architectural military purpose. These are called as Naradurga. And the last type of fort which is present in India is Dhanvadurga. Dhanva means desert. Durga means fort. So Dhanva Durga is a type of fort which we all know is present in Rajasthan. So we have came across all these types of forts. So basically we had Giri Durga, Jala Durga, Sthala Durga, Bhuikot, Mahi Durga, Dhanva Durga, Nara Durga and Vana Durga. So in present date, India has 8 types of forts and these were the forts. Then forts are there in India in present. Google shows it has something 1000 plus forts India has in present, and Maharashtra itself has 350 plus forts. This is a Google terminology. I hope that you all guys have liked this video and this series and the new type of the content which we are trying to produce. This is the first time the UC had tried something different out of its content. Like our content was art and entertainment, but this time we are discussing. I never thought it would happen, but it had happened, and I'm really lucky for that, and I'm really happy for that it's happening. Thank you so much for loving us till now, and keep supporting us. And thank you very much for watching this video. Ding ding the unbounded creations.